Good evening, everybody, and I hope you're all
camera.
well out there in YouTube land. I apologise for the blurring in the middle of the camera. That's just my face causing that. It's nothing to worry about.
He's still underwater.
Yeah,
We're on Crime Watch.
Oh, that's where I was going to look for today.
We're on Crime Watch.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know whether the last time, or one of the times that I got flooded and I came back to do a live, I had me bloody snorkel and goggles on. I meant to dig them out today and I totally forgot. Not to worry, not to worry. Right, let's bring the guys in.
Oh no, don't do that.
Blub, blub, blub,
Oh, it's
blub.
been that long, I forgot.
So we've got JP, we've got the Shugnacious D, and we've got Mark back and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Repeat.
You made me put it there.
That's why.
So there we go. Let's just bring the YouTube chat back up. That's it. Nice to see everybody out there in the chat.
It's good to have you back, Wayne.
Lucy,
It's good to have you back, mate.
Susie's got a question. How's your workshop? No, it's not dry. It's not dry by any account, Susie. But I have got the wood burner on, so it is warm, and that is starting to dry things out. I had to do some maintenance on the lathe because obviously that had a film of rust and everything on. Anyway, change camera.
And
There
we
we
want
are.
to say we wanted to say to the chat, feel free to come up with any water-based jokes throughout the evening. He's not sensitive at all.
No, not
Got one.
Yay!
Take that the other way in case I edit
What about
this.
the other one? What about the other one, JP? Wetwood?
I haven't
No,
uploaded that, but that's on my Instagram if you want to go and see it.
Right, so we've got a piece of beech, which I think is from a crotch cut on the trunk. It's
right near
about
the
10
water.
inches diameter. Yeah,
Does that make it a wet crotch wood?
it's a wet crotch. Yeah, it's a very wet crotch.
What's the water
It's
content?
not even. It's not even Saturday night, and here we go.
100% Mark.
It's about 10
Tonight-
B3 anyway. I'm
tonight
going to do
Wayne's
some
turning-
turning.
Tonight, Wayne's
chose-
turning a propeller.
Yeah. He chose that when it floated towards him, didn't you, Wayne?
Oh, I tell you, man, all the wood that I've got out in the drive, Jamie's seen usually how many logs and stuff I've got out in the drive, they were scattered all over the fucking road the next day. Oh, excuse my French.
I'm not talking about your floaters.
Floaters.
Mick Jews there. Surely the sawdust soaked up most of the water, Wayne. It soaked up most of the water in Scotland. It's all concentrated in Wayne's work.
Wayne actually conducted a public service for most of the people in the area. He was the flood prevention.
Yeah. Wayne sawdust caused a drought.
Your sticker's falling off, Jamie.
That sticker's
Ooh.
damp. It's JP's sticker as well.
That's all right.
I'll have to get a new one. I'll have to get a new one.
Oh, don't worry.
The sticker's
Robert
damp or
Pinkford
JP's
says, I
damp.
knew I should have sent you some wet and dry.
Oh,
Go on,
Wayne's
Shug, read out
favourite
who's in.
sandpaper. Right, yeah, let's have a
Uh,
look. Shall we see who's in?
Just real quick, Glenn's out there. He says, hello, congrats on getting your workshop back up and running.
Cheers, Glenn.
Nice. Right, from the top, we've got Mr. AGK Woodworks. Your friend and mine.
My precious.
We've got the stumpy look at Bundy Row. Mr. Barry Chitty. We've got Benjamin. Hope you Benjamin too. We've got Brad R. We've got Rob from Copper Owl Woodturning. We've got Donna Love Angel Artist. Door 60. Fred Gilliver. Gerard the French Turner. Henry Scrollsaw. We've got Mr.
That's
James.
Lawrence.
Yeah, that's Lawrence. We got Mr. James. We've got Jennifer's Craft and Creations. We've got Robert Klingspor. We've got Chris Swing. You got that one, You got that, JP, ain't you?
I have here somewhere. It looks like I've messed up all of the things, so I'll find it.
Blame the,
Okay.
blame the flood. Blame the flood.
Yeah, blame the flood. It must have floated off.
Yeah, it's level floated all over the place. Oh, there it is.
Chris.
Swing. We've got Layla.
Layla.
You got that one?
No, not on this one. I'll need to upload it.
Okay. I don't know whether this is
You know?
this is PG at this time of day. Lucy, the Silver Shaver Saver, Bundy Row. Now I don't know what that means. I've probably missed something here. We've got Martin Boyd and Martin Ford, Mick Jews, Susie Swiss Woodturner. We've got Weeval from Teckle Turnings and Stephen the Wood Dude. And Door 60 as well, and Chris at Bailey Woodworks. I think
Weeval's actually got a new name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Little Val from Littleville.
Little Val. Obviously, there's Glyn, the Yorkshire Get out there. There's Vicky Bars. She's obviously thinks we're going to be doing some melon turning tonight. JP, you've got this one. Mr. Ward Wilson.
This is whole other country.
Good lad, good lad. And that's all I got to say about that.
Is that all you got to say
Right, now,
about that?
I said to the guys before I started, I'm going to turn the outside of this and see what the grain is like in it before I decide how thick I'm going to do the walls for the bowl. Because if it's fairly plain, I might go very thin again and do some piercing.
Robert Klingspor has some advice for you, Wayne. He said, you need to be quick because the tide's coming in.
No, it's not. The tide tonight's about midnight.
Alan Gibson. Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Need to be quick. I don't know if I can turn quick anymore. It's been about a month since I did any turning.
Yeah, right.
Glyn said, there seems to be a flood of comments in the chat. Nice. I see what you did there, Glyn. John Scarborough's in. Hello, mate. And Dewey Shed. Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Brian El Tornado de Madera's in. Hello, Brian with a Y.
Hello, Brian with a Y.
Look, cutting nice, Brian.
Oh, it's cutting very nice. It's probably because it's still wet.
It's still wet.
Yeah, but then so's the lathe, the tools, the floor, the walls.
New name in the chat. I don't know how you pronounce the surname, but I'll give it a go. Danny Licky.
Good evening and welcome.
And they're saying hi all from Denmark. Good evening and welcome.
I think he's indoor giggling or something.
Oh, Andrew started. He said, the tide is high and the wane is low.
I think you'll find you're low, Andrew.
Yeah, you'd get much slower. Barry Chitty's in.
Tell you
Hello,
the
Barry.
truth. I think Andrew needs to have a word with Jake, to tell you the truth, because we were having a chat with Jake this afternoon. He's got your step stool, Andrew. I saw it in his workshop.
It's not his real stool. Lisa at the Ugly Room Crafting has joined us as well. She says, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you too.
And you.
Happy New Year.
Rob said if
so
it was
you
dry,
like it.
that would put a dampener on it. Oh, thick and fast.
Andrew was
I
like,
was
"You
going to
picking
do.
on?" Go on.
I was going to do one of these "oh poor me" type things, but I thought it might turn out like the way that I do my rants on YouTube.
Andrew was just
For
like, "You
those of
picking on
you,
me?"
for those of
Down. No.
Oh, brother, I'll stick in the boot in, JP. But he's got a point. He said, Andrew, so says the guy that needs a life vest when it sprinkles. Hope the roof don't leak, hey, or he'll abandon us again. I've just seen Lewis come
Mike.
in. Hello, Lewis.
And Mike Hughes just joined.
And Mike, you.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Mike. Mick Juicy saying, is the finish going to be melon oil tonight? Watermelon oil. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. William Kenny's in. Hello, buddy.
How you doing?
Right, here he goes. My favourite cut.
My favourite's the Just One More.
My favourite one of Wayne's is the rare one that you hardly ever see is one where it goes through the bottom.
That's the Just One More.
Yeah,
No, that was a hammer. That was.
That was Jamie with a hammer, yeah.
ball peen hammer.
Zed's in. Hello, Zed.
Hey, Zed.
Howdy, Zed. How you doing,
How
buddy?
you doing?
And Brian Green at Greenhaven Creations. Hello, buddy. $69 lovely people watching.
Excellent. Cheers, guys. Very
And
much
I'm-
appreciated.
And I worked that out that 46 lovely people out there have a golden, fantastical opportunity to smash that
grand.
thumbs button and put a smile on Wayne's face.
Right, I'm just going to do a finishing cut now. So I'm using my 1/4-inch bull gouge, which has been freshly sharpened. I haven't done this for a while.
No, here it comes. It's that lovely fine cut. Hold your breath, guys. Zed's put a comment in, but it's withheld it because he's mishit it. And it says, I always hit the thumbs up 3 times to make sure it takes. It won't appear, Zed. You're okay. It's been hidden. But I will read it out for you because I knew what you meant.
There we go.
Fred Gilliver's asking, did you use a wet stone, Wayne? Woodturnings with Barry's in, and he says, what's Wayne making? The water table? Raymond Wise is in. Hello, buddy.
How you doing? We've actually found another video of Shug. Should he ever get a #1 follower?
Martin Brees is in. Hello, buddy.
What's going on,
Mike Hazard.
man?
Hey, Martin.
And Mike Yu has a question. Has anyone
Yeah.
got or used one of the mini chainsaws for sawing off the corners of logs before turning?
One of the mini chainsaws, no, but I know somebody who has got a couple of them,
Gosh,
and
they-
his wife uses them for pruning branches off trees.
Benjamin's asking, is that a new smock, Wayne, and is it waterproof?
Seeing as how you've mentioned that,
Thick and fast they're coming in tonight.
there's my smoke.
Uh-oh. There it is.
It was sat here on top of the dust collector that I use for when I'm hollowing. And obviously that floated away and dumped my smock on the floor.
Andrew definitely approves of that meme of me. I was like that Christmas morning when I got a Toblerone.
Really? I thought you was like
Boom,
this.
boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, well.
What was that?
Boom, boom, boom. And let me hear you say, well. Yeah, Zed said that's workshop camo. That's the one. Oh, nice drop of rum.
Drop a rum.
Right, here we go.
A nice drop of rum. What's that you got there, Wayne? It's
Conversation
starter number
Conversation
9.
starter. Yeah.
I knew it. I knowed I made a good choice.
Andy Bundy Rowe claims a drop of Asbac is better.
Oh, Andy.
Oh.
I still haven't opened mine yet. Which I received, I've got to say, and I've got to thank Glyn for this. Glyn sent me a nice bottle of Asbach for Christmas. Glyn and Joe, I should say, not just Glyn.
That's one of the good things about getting presents from Glyn. You know they're not going to be open.
Mark Squadden's just joined. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark. They'll still be in the box.
Yeah, there you go.
Obviously, except his diamond belt.
Yeah.
John T's in, says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you
Happy
too,
New
John
Year.
T.
And to you, John.
Chris Wind is asking, what is Asbac?
Nectar
Asbach is
Don't worry about it, Chris. You probably don't get it in Guam.
Guam! I knew that was...
Asbach is a German brandy, or as they call it across there, a vine brand.
Actually, she's asked what it is, which means she doesn't have it in Guam. I can go on the list.
It goes very well with a nice drop of Coke, either diet or full fat.
Andrew has a question for you, Wayne. He says, will your Asbac be watered down?
Only with Coke, Andy, only with Coke.
Thick and fast, I'm telling you.
It says, wow, Jamie.
Yeah.
It's gone right underneath the purse.
J. Scott Creations is in the chat and says, hello all. I have a question
Good
if you
evening.
don't mind. I'm looking for a 1-inch scraper, steel only recommendations, preferably in North America Familiar brands either don't make them or out of stock for ages. Thank you very much.
Shimmy in North America.
Right, Glenn Lucas does one, and he ships to America, which would be a Hamlet.
Oh yeah, Hamlet sells. There's quite a few outlets for Hamlet over in the States anyway, I think. I think Sorby have got outlets in the States.
Yeah, Cole's got a few Sorby tools.
Oh, what's the guy who does the ball gouges over
Doug
in
Thompson.
the States? Very, very high.
Yeah, Thompson.
Doug Thompson. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Doug Thompson did that size of scraper as well.
Katie's in. Hi, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Carter
Benjamin's
Tools.
in. Carter, yeah. Ashley
Beat up
Harwood.
now.
Ashley
Benjamin.
Harwood was on.
Benjamin saying, "Don't kick a man when he's drowned." I mean, down.
Jimmy Clues does them as well, I think.
Out of stock for ages. Carter, he never thought of, but Thompson was his first choice, but out of stock. Yeah,
All
give
right.
Carter a go then.
Chris is in as well. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Well, he sat next to Katie. But
That's it, gritted. I'll get some Hampshire Sheen microcrystalline wax, if I can find it.
now, see, John Scarborough's asked the question we all wanted to know the answer to. Will you be wet sanding, Wayne?
I just did. Did he not notice I was using Yorkshire grit?
Woodcraft sells Sorby, and my neighbourhood Woodcraft has the 1-inch scraper.
There you go.
There you go. That's from Brad R. Well done, mate.
Thanks for that, Brad.
There you go. The man with the facial hair giving out some advice.
Pot kettle.
No, it's the man with the facial hair, but we must make a point here. He has permission to have that facial hair. Do you have permission, Jamie?
Actually, he hasn't got permission to have that facial hair.
He has, as long as it stops like that. That's what I heard anyway.
He's not allowed to have that facial hair. He's keeping it because his kids like it.
Old Drew is asking, does Axminster ship to the States?
No, but they've got an outlet in New York. I can't remember the name of it. Is it a Woodturning store or something like that? They sell Axminster products.
No, that I don't know.
Do Axminster do an inch scraper?
Yeah, I think they do.
Zed does. Zed does a more than an inch scraper. Zed does about a 4-inch
yes,
scraper.
yeah. If you've got a front loader or a dozer anywhere with teeth on, Zed'll make you a bloody good scraper.
Yeah.
I know what Axminster do.
Hartville Hardware in the northeast has a Sorby 1-inch round scraper, $60, says Chris at Bailey.
I know Axminster do an 11mm scraper that's got a carbide tip with easy wood tools on the handle.
Katie's asking, what wood is it tonight?
It's beech and it's looking very nice. So it's not going to get pierced.
There we go. That's the definitive answer, is it's not getting pierced. I had to listen again carefully there, Wayne, because I thought you was on about the rum I was on. Didn't think you said pierced.
You see?
Andrew said driftwood.
Katie, it's driftwood. That's it, Chris. Yeah, wear your swimsuit on that beach, Wayne. Andy Bundy Rose not allowed any facial hair. Oh, yeah.
Who wears the trousers in that household?
Is that because Lucy's keeping it all for herself?
Oh, that's what the razor thing is all about, is it?
Could be. Katie thought it was oak from Oak Island, Wayne.
That's why I got flooded.
Yeah, it took
Yeah.
that many holes.
Yeah, he tried digging for more treasure. He was digging through the sawdust looking for tools, and this thing all of a sudden it started flooding.
Martin thought it was part of the oak that he helped Noah build. Oh, dear. They're coming in.
This streamed off here.
2x2, but they're coming in.
Catch up.
He's in. Here he is. It's Shane.
How are you doing?
Evening, Shane.
Well, I can't find it. The name of the company in America. They're based in New York. And they sell all that Minster stuff.
Robert Klingspor said, I can imagine the look on Wayne's face when his wife said, "We are flooding. Do we have any bowls?"
Wayne said, yeah, they're all floating down the driveway.
How's that looking? Still need a little bit more off there.
Drop your mic, Wayne.
I don't know any of your tools can have electrical problems, Wayne. I'm sure they've all got a nice
Ketchup.
current going through them.
Ketchup.
There you go. Sorted. A little bit thinner than that, I think.
Rob's got a good question. He said, on a serious note, Wayne, now that your blanks and logs have got wet, will it take a long time for them to dry out again, like they did when they were cut from the tree?
No, because okay, they were under or in water for around about 12 hours. It didn't, the water wouldn't have had a chance to soak in very deep after 12 hours. And it would have actually been better if they'd been underwater for about 16 years, because logs that have been in water for that length of time, the water actually replaces the sap, so they dry out easier.
Mark Shorten's got to take off.
Yeah, Mark. Hi, Mark, babe.
Catch you later, Mark.
Shane Allen says D-Way Tools has scrapers. Yeah, that's
Oh,
Brian
D-Way
Way.
as well, yeah.
Nice one, Shane.
Give it 6 months. Mark will have his own range.
That's right, Drew. People do sometimes boil the wood, like Wayne says. It'll replace the sap.
That's it,
Not
yeah.
gonna mess about with tools, Granny. Might do handles. Signature handles. Something I'm working on.
Ward Wilson says Quickies lathe to a warranty centre. As the reverse switch malfunctioned, they said it would take 3 months to get it back to me.
That sucks.
Wow.
Is that why you broke out the sculpture, Ward?
You did have to take it to a whole other country, though.
Yeah. It was a whole nother shop in a whole nother country. What brand is it, Ward? Mick Jews said, Wayne, do you put the date and flood level on your lathe legs?
What, like a toddler?
I think it was above the legs.
What's that?
The level of the water.
In
Mick
here?
said, he said you put the date and the flood level on your lathe legs.
It was 2 foot, 60 centimetres.
Ooh.
Nasty.
Not good.
Andrew said that went over his head.
It wouldn't have come. Beanie's only 1'9". Andrew. Sorry.
You can't be like that, Mark. I can assure you, he's only 2 inches shorter than me. I've got photographic evidence that he's about a foot shorter, but he keeps saying he's only 2 inches shorter. Mark L's in. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Roy's the boys in. That's nice, Gerald. Very nice. He said if he gets a golden handshake when he retires, he thinks he'll get the Coronet Herald. Very nice.
Good choice. Good choice.
No, Ben, he just has to wait for it to subside, buddy.
Now, on this occasion, he actually boiled it. The water will be missed.
Oh, that's terrible, Tracy.
Terry Cox is going. He said, hello from Indiana. Back from Belize.
Nice.
It's always good to
Hello,
come back
Terry.
from Belize. Coming back from Belize is always considered a bonus.
I always think coming back from Asda's a bonus.
Especially if you've got something nice to eat later on.
Yeah.
Bonnie's in. She said hi, she's working, so she won't be able to respond back, Nick.
Hiya, Bonnie.
But she's glad to see you back, Wayne.
Thank you, Bonnie.
And Martin Breeze said, I'm surprised Wayne can't turn water to wine. He can turn everything else.
I'll try.
Hey!
I've tried.
I didn't see the palm trees, Terry, but I've got the rum, if that helps. Roy said he did his first Woodturning premiere last night. Spot on, mate. Spot on.
Right, got a bit of a hump there and a divot there. Humps and divots.
Better than hingers and winners. Mark L said, apologies for being late. And while it may have already been said, but did Wayne's workshop flood? Oh. Did it indeed, Mark?
It's ironic that he likes mints because he's been playing water polo.
People like polos. Ward said, Mark, he is wearing galoshes. Macintosh.
During the flood, I told Wayne I was going to send him a couple of beavers, and he went, "Damn it!"
Damn it. Jesus.
Actually, that's a good one. I like that.
Ooh,
There we go.
the nubbin just fell off.
Nubbity nubs.
Yeah, happy with that.
A great success.
It's a great success. Susie said this is looking very beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. Rob said, that's the exciting bit. I think you've got a bit excited there as well, Jamie. Wayne's doing it on purpose, look.
I just realised, right?
Yeah.
Look at this, right? Look at Mark's clothes. He's dressed up as Drilly.
Yeah! He's dressed as Drilly.
Really fan club.
Just so you know, tonight I am using Klingspor abrasives.
Yes, that's the one.
Cling spore abrasives. We've got a picture for that somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
That's the one.
Rob, you still haven't messaged me, mate.
Ward says now might be a great time to smash the like button. And he's dead right. He's absolutely right, because there are 33 people who have a golden opportunity to do just that. Make Wayne happy, man. Especially on his first live of the new year. Andrew thought he was a lifeguard, Mark.
Now, I was going to be doing some off-centre stuff. That may well still happen. But I want to try and get
There's my email address. Pal.
workshop sorted first. So I thought I'd just come in tonight just to do a quick basic bowl. And we'll see what happens at the weekend.
Which happens to coincide with hashtag week.
Hashtag.
It does.
The feel pity can be as soft as your face. With light brown, Yorkshire gritty. Do it for Yorkshire!
Oh, that's gold, that is.
Was that Andrew?
That was Andrew.
Speed down again.
Here he comes to save the day.
To infinity and beyond.
He says, "Ho my days." Don't you mean "eh-oh my days"?
What do you mean, Vicky? Oh, did you see that? Vicky said, "Is that Shug?"
Oh my life! No, this is Shug.
There he is. Look, it's Andrew. I told you I was taller than him.
Huh? Ben, 1700s. Guess the date of the month.
Gerard is asking, question, with all that water around and moisture, would it not be better to use acrylic sanding sealer?
No.
No.
It's still the cellulose sanding sealer, even though this is, well, it's probably not totally wet, but it's not quite dry. But even so, the cellulose sanding sealer still penetrates into the wood to do the job that it's supposed to do. And apart from anything else, that was the closest one to where I was reaching for.
Yeah, he reached and it was there. Martin Boyd is saying he's surprised Shug didn't go up there to see if a number one hollower came floating out of the workshop. Well. There's a kick in the spuds for the new year.
He would do, but he can't swim.
And I'm only a little bit taller than Andrew, so I wasn't going to try wading into that above. I'll be way out of my depth, mate.
Oh, Lord. How many puns could you get in one sentence?
Had to be
I have
done.
got a step stool.
Yeah, got a step stool. I'd have found it, climbed up it, and then be going, help! Andy's just reminding everybody, Shug Spuds. Yes.
Shug Spuds.
It's funny you should say that, Rob. We've sent a parcel to Canada that Every and DPD
Wood Girls in?
have no idea where it is.
Country Wood Girl. I don't know if anyone's seen it. There's actually a guy on YouTube that sent 3 packages via DPD, and they all had trackers in them.
Oh.
And it got to a point where they thought that he thought that they were actually going to sue him because he basically outed them and actually invited him to their head office in Germany.
All right.
And he found out some interesting stuff. Like, yeah, it's actually a really good watch.
John Scarborough's asking, Wayne,
Yeah.
is that Hampshire Sheen food safe, Wayne?
Yes,
The
as
high
far as
gloss
I'm,
is.
I'll just check the tin. It is food. This is the microcrystalline wax, and it's food and toy safe.
And Brian has a question saying, question, why use microcrystalline opposed to Hampshire Sheen high gloss, please?
Right.
More
I'm
resistant.
back. I'm talking about this. It is more resistant. It tends to resist fingerprints, thumbprints, anything like that, especially on pieces that are being handled all the time. What you can do, and what I've done in the past, I don't usually do it on lives, but on pieces that I sell and put in the shops and things like that, I tend to put a base coat of an ordinary paste wax, if you like, the likes of Hampshire Sheen High Gloss or Wood Wax 22, something like that. I'll put that on, and then after that is cured, I will put on a couple of coats of microcrystalline wax. Wrong side. That side. A couple of coats of microcrystalline wax because it is hard wearing.
Mm-hmm. It's you don't see finger marks in it as much either, do you? With the microcrystalline.
No, it resists the fingerprints. It was designed by the British Museum, so that pieces could be handled and they didn't get smudged so much.
Martin Ford said, DPD are amateurs. I used to work for DHL. Dropped, hidden, or lost. I like it.
Right, so there's the piece. Got some nice green in there, seeing as how it's
That's
from a
beautiful
box
grain.
piece. And that's the inside, so you can see the inside as well. There's not much feathering in there, but there is some very nice green, especially this part around here. That's very nice. I think you can just about see
It's
that.
a good.
Very nice.
That was a good call, not to pierce it. However, Ward Wilson is saying, question: is Wayne's camera broke? He looks a bit washed out.
Yes,
oh my dear Ward.
It is. It's got condensation in there, I think. I may well have to swap it out for another one.
Yeah. Rob says over the Christmas period they lost about 300 packages.
That's mental. That is absolutely.
How many are you sending this, Shug?
Don't send them. All I can say is
none of them are number one Oliver.
Oh, Spuds.
Actually, we need to swap Mark and Huey round a minute because
no.
There we go.
Actually, that's perfect. Look, I got kicked in the head then.
Thanks for all the nice comments.
That's just with one driver, said Roy. Probably. Yeah, some nice comments in there.
Oh, yes. Just lean here. Just lean here, so nothing to see here. Just
nothing to see here.
Move along.
No cover on the grinder again.
No. Maintenance. Every Wednesday night, it's just maintenance.
That's what I'm doing at the moment.
Oh, that's nice.
JP is going back to his roots of scroll sewing, so he thought he'd start off with something fairly basic.
Just something simple.
Yeah.
Is that about half hour?
Yeah, something like
that. Cheers, Pete. It isn't fully functional yet, but I have got around the lathe working, and luckily enough, the computers and cameras are still going. And the other side of the workshop is still a bit of a tip.
I can confirm Pete and I have been talking the last couple of days, and he was. I wasn't. I don't care. So Pete was really worried.
Oh, there we go. Look.
Oh, there you go.
Robert Klingspor says, we do a health and safety course on safe use of abrasives. I will sign you up, Mark.
Yes, I maintain it, so I have to strip it, take it all apart, and put it all back together with the safety guards every day.
He was actually in the middle of putting it back together just before we went live.
I was. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
You lying bastard.
Yeah, I'm going to say, what are you after?
Anyway, nothing to see here. Move along.
Right time, right place. That one.
Donna started a woodworking course at a local college. Brilliant.
Very good, Donna.
Well done. Well done.
Nice.
Get on it like a bonnet and enjoy.
Right. I'll give it a minute or two. Unless anybody's got any questions, I think we'll end it there. So if you have any questions, shove them in quickly. So Andy Woodwork Learner said, Shug, did you get the number one holler I sent biplane from the USA today?
No.
I'm not answering that. I've been kicked in the spuds repeatedly this evening.
Go and shut.
I thought you'd have all forgotten about it by now.
That wasn't the plane that took off from Cornwall the other night to deliver it, was it?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Don't start. We're really proud of that down here. At least it got off the ground.
Right. Jamie and Suge and I were in the chat when it was going on. When the Virgin flight was going off, and there was loads of people in the chat going, "I can see it in the sky now. I can see it in the sky." And somebody from Newcastle said, "I can see it in the sky now." I said it took off from Cornwall, headed over Southern Ireland, and sent the rocket down towards bloody Portugal. How the hell they seen it in Newcastle? It was a meteor. They were saying there was a meteor going across at the same time.
Then it started having problems, and I was like, "Send out an engineer."
The best bit was the telemetry at one point was saying that it was doing, what was it, Jamie?
Oh,
1.5
three times
Yeah.
the speed of light.
3 times the speed of light.
It was
That was fast.
And then it set up. Then it went from that to 0. And I got good brakes then.
When it does take off properly, it'll get to the moon directly, as they say down here.
It won't take long. Yeah, Rob said they say it was a meteor. It was a rocket heading completely the wrong way.
Yeah.
Bless them. Too many pasties on the payload.
Right then, I think that's about us. I don't think anybody's asking any questions.
Has anyone seen Wayne yet?
Oh God.
I worry about you, Jamie. I really do.
Light travels slow in Cornwall. Pete said it, not me. Pete said it.
Hey, he's not wrong. Everything travels slow down here.
Most of the pedestrians do as well.
Except me. I didn't travel slow. When I went to pick up a lathe, I was in and out.
It takes Mark 5 days to do a 2-day training course.
It does. It's only 2. It's either 2 or 3 of us down here. I can't remember. I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Me and one other.
I'm surprised that rocket even took off. They're not used to having wings down there.
They kept it red.
Oh, Baz has just come in. Evening, Baz. I'm just
Baz.
going in the house.
Le Barry.
Le Barry. Le Petit Barry.
Yeah, Martin Ford has said when he's left the Boathouse pub in Wylam, he's seen all sorts of things in the sky.
Yeah, no wrong with that. That means you've had a good evening.
Yeah.
Peter Kelly
Thanks
said
for coming in, Peter, and to you, Barry. Thanks for coming in. But I am going to hit the button.
He's going to hit the button.
Hit the button. I can't lean forward all night.